Welcome to the session. This session is simply designed for you to use your body as a tool, as a practice to be free, to liberate yourself. So we will be moving a lot of opening movement, using a lot of movements to open our body up, to open up the chest, open up the hips, and then we'll end with a closing posture, balanced posture. And we are using somatic principle movements to move, and then we will also include yoga asana poses to ground and balance. So let's start. We will start by getting yourself comfortable in the mat. We'll start by standing at one side of the body and warming up the joints. So as you can see, whenever you find a comfortable place, both feet are planted on the mat, grounded. The front part of your feet, the front is the upper mount and the back mount, and they are all planted on the ground, and including your toes, parallel and facing forward. So once you find your balance, you find your feet, if you want to open your feet or you want to close your feet, right? So how much distance to feel? Do you want to put your toes together or slightly hip width apart? So once you have found your position, start by activating your heels, lifting your heels up and down, just to work up on the ankles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My ankles are creating sound, so it's all right. And you know that it's working. And 7, 8. We'll do 8 times each count. Now then, you're going to move your ankle. I'm going to shift this a little so you can see clearly. Move your ankle in one direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Now we will work on the knees. What you can do is put your hands on the top of your kneecap and slowly shift. 1, 2, make a circle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Now we'll work on the hips. So what you can do is slightly invite your hips to stand hip width apart, slightly bend your knees, and move your pelvic. So tilt your pelvic down and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we tilt to the side, to the front, to the side, the back, to the side. Front, side, back, side. Front, side, back, side. Front, side, back, side. And we will reverse this sequence. So front to the other side, back, side. Front, side, back, side. It's a very subtle movement. Back, side. Front, side, back, side. Last 2 rounds, side, back. Front, side, back, side. So you open up the hips area. We will move this in figure 8, just to also slightly open up both sides. So figure 8, you're using this hands on the hips. Open up figure 8 as you're drawing figure 8 with your hips. You are also inviting your hips to open up. When you're using figure 8, it means infinity symbol, and you're inviting the energy to open by using this symbol. Now you can move accordingly with your hands, your shoulder, with this figure 8, just to open up yourself a little more. Ease into each movement with breath. So left and right, open up. Your shoulders are opening up according to the figures. Rolling one side to the other. Your knees are slightly bent from one to the other. And try to find coordination. Alright. It's almost like you're swaying. You are shifting and try to add in some movements from your hands as if you're like a seaweed in the ocean, at the bottom of the ocean. So that's how you sway to one side, to the other, left and right, just to open up the side of the body. Now we're working on activating and warming up your spine, left and right. And then we can move front to back, using your hands as well. Front, open up your chest, closing to the front, open up the back of the chest, open up again, front of the chest. How do we include breath into this? When you open up, you breathe in, look up, exhale down. Close the front, open the back. Inhale, breathe in. Expand your chest, exhale, expand the back of your chest. Okay? So if you do this, you can use this variation and you can adjust your speed accordingly. Now you can open up and stay, or increase your vibration. Now we have this, you have seen this before, right? In front of some stores, they have this blowing man. So you are such blowing man, embodying your blowing qualities into your physical body, and just allow your body to move accordingly. And you might hear some crack sound, because I just did. And blowing, including your hands, front and back, we're activating the spine. The head as well. Relax the head and relax the neck. Just to allow your body to do what is needed to. What feels good for you, do more of it. It's almost like wave pulsing from the leg, from the bottom to the front. Nice. Slowly come into stillness, standing position. And just check in with your body with one deep breath. Breathing in. Open position and opening up yourself with your hands at the side, stretching downwards. Well, make sure your legs are both parallel, facing front, body facing front. And your chin is parallel to the ground. Gaze, soft gaze forward. One deep breath, one more deep breath in, hands raised up. Exhale down. Nice. So we will begin with more movement just to warm up. Also as a warm-up sequence, we will include sun salutation. So this is a mixture of yoga poses and somatic movement. Alright. Somatic movements means any movement, gentle movements, that allows you to be aware of your internal state of being, your physical state, your emotional state, and as well as your mental. So each time we will move with breath. Each movement that we're moving is with conscious movement. So let's start with standing on the mat. Okay. We'll come to the back of the mat. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Now you can stay here by bending your legs if your hamstrings are tight. Hands on the mat. And relax your shoulder, relax your head. And allow all the energy, everything to come to the top of the head. The top of our head is parallel to the mat. Meaning the center of the head is supposed to point to the ground. Now inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your spine, chest lift forward, upward and forward. Hands can be on the shin or hands can be on the ground. Exhale down. Slowly walk yourself to the front of the mat. Come into a plank. Now you can move and shift your weight front and back. And now, yeah, I can still feel my ankle, the cracking sound of my ankle. Now when you're in plank, your butt is not lifting up. Make sure your butt engage your core, engage your thigh, and open up your shoulder blades. And just stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're engaged. So your knees are below your hip width apart. You can untuck your toes on the mat to make sure your shoulders are not over your palms. You come into the middle neutral position. And here, we are going to activate our core by breathing in, round, lift your chest up, and then your belly down. Lift your hips, tailbone up. And exhale, round your back, hips down. Inhale again, chest up, tailbone up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift chest up. Exhale, down. Round your back. Next. So from here, we're activating our core. Untuck your toes. Inhale, right hand up, forward. Look forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, down. Now the next inhale, you're lifting your hands up and your left leg, right hand, left leg up. Exhale, come together. Again, inhale, expand. Exhale. One last time, inhale, expand. Point your leg. Exhale, down. Come to the mat. We do the other side. Left hand lift up, right leg lift up. Find your balance. Exhale, come to center, all of it. Inhale, up. Point your legs. Exhale, coming back to center. One last time, inhale. Exhale. Slowly place, gently place hands and knees down to the mat. You come into downward dog. Walk your fingers to the front of the mat And then lift your legs up. Now, when you're doing downward dog, I will want you to experience this for one moment. We're going to do more of this because I am figuring out what is the best way for me to do this. And this could be the best. Okay, so when your hands are forward and your legs are lifted, your knees are lifted, to come into downward dog position, you don't need to have your legs fully on the ground yet. If your hamstrings are tight, especially if you have not warmed up for a while. So open up your shoulder blades, hands are pushed towards the mat, and then your knees, your heels can be up. As you're lifting your heels, pay attention to your tailbone. So your tailbone's at this side, right? Almost like your tailbone's being lifted up. Seat bone are pointed towards the highest point, and you can slightly bend your knees. For the beginners, okay, just slightly bend your knees because you want to maintain your spine lengthened. Your hands are pushed forward. Your shoulder blades are rolled and open up. Okay, so you might be in this position, you might be in this position. Do whatever that and allow your body to be in any state right now. So if you needed to lift your heels, lift it. And just stay here for 3 deep breaths, breathing in, exhale. Now, when we're doing yoga or any exercises, it's best to close your mouth. So when you inhale from your nose, exhale from your nose. Try to invite your mouth to close, to maintain and to contain the energy within your body. But if you needed that exhale to get out of your mouth, you definitely do that for yourself. Okay, inhale, come into plank. Just to stay 3 counts, 3, 2, 1. Then back to plank. Back to downward dog. Now, if you needed a few stretch, you can bend your knee, one knee to the other, and just to stretch and open up your hamstring. Slowly. And when you feel good, come back into stillness. Alright. You're in downward dog, you come back to plank. Slowly lower down your knees. Come back to sitting position. And when you're in, find yourself a comfortable position. As we inhale, hands up, both hands up. Slight stretch. And exhale, let it go. You can put your hands over your heart, one hand's over the belly. And take 3 more deep breaths in. You can slowly close your eyes or have a soft gaze. And feel the breath entering your belly, your lungs. As you inhale and slowly letting go as you exhale. One last deep breath in, filling up your belly, and exhale, let it go. Your hands in front of your chest. Giving thanks to everything. Giving thanks to this moment, this breath, this body, at this space. Giving thanks to yourself for making it here, now. Giving thanks to the mat. Thank you for joining me, and I wish you a wonderful time ahead, wherever you are.